Well, I've listened to the just incredibly inspiring talks today, and two things come to my mind that I will share with you. The first is that it is very easy for us as pro-life Americans to point the finger at other people and complain about their apathy, their lack of interest, and their total disregard for the humanity of the innocent child in the womb. And I honestly believe in the bottom of my heart that that is wrong. Because when you look in the mirror every day, you have to ask yourself a question. Just exactly what have I done today to defend the rights of the most vulnerable human beings in America? And just exactly what am I willing to do to bring the humanity of these little children to the attention of every single person I meet today? And I can tell you that when you ask yourself those questions, the answers that you get will come flowing toward you during the course of any given day at any given time. And they're not very pleasant, because one of the things that has happened in the United States over the last 40 years is that we have grown callous toward the reality of who that child is. We have become accustomed to talking about abortion as though it were a political issue, not an act of murder. We have been told repeatedly that in polite company, you do not call the act of abortion an act of murder. We have been told to keep our faith to ourselves and to refrain from using God's name in a public way. All of those experiences have happened to me. And if you stand in front of the mirror and surrender your day to Christ and ask Him to use you as His servant in the defense of His children on a particular day, I promise you it will happen to you. But there is so much joy and so much hope and so many blessings in that surrender that it's impossible for me to describe them all to you. My husband and I were talking just before I came here about all the friends that we've lost. We've been married 40 years, and we've known a lot of people who, as soon as they find out what his wife does, all of a sudden determine that they really don't want to talk to us anymore. But he's immediately said, but you know, we know the greatest people on earth, because among our friends we can count pro-life Americans all across this country. And it's true. For every difficulty that you face in standing up for the children, there will be blessings beyond measure. So the only thing that I can say to you today as you leave this place is that you have heard some of the most inspiring words that you will ever hear in your life. And the question now is, as you leave here, will you take those words to heart? Will you go home and pray about those words? And will you say tomorrow morning, as you're shaving, if you're a man, or doing your hair or whatever, Lord, I want you to use me today. I want to be your tool. I want to teach others about the reality of your children. I want to be an instrument to put an end to the callous murder of children in the womb. Lord, I'm willing to pay the price. Just show me what to do.
Amen.
And I ask you to do that. And if you can join us tonight, you'll hear a little bit more, but I just wanted to leave you with that thought and to encourage you. Never give up the battle, never compromise.
Amen.
Never for 1 minute agree that there's even one innocent human being whose life is expendable. Only God gives life. Only God can take life. Thank you very much.